Morning.
Hello from York. Party Central last night. Which was the party boat?
Two in front of us, the one with the flag. They were playing music quite late, like midnight.
No, it was Saturday night last night, but still.
Yeah. But they were running their bilge pump and running the music. Anyway, on the good side, we're heading on from York. We're going down to Naburn on our continuing journey to, well, the sea, but with an intervening river that we're going to get off of. So we came into York the other day, did a little bit of shopping and stocking up and all that sort of thing.
Laundry.
Walked
the walls, saw the Minster.
Yeah, laundry was a big portion of all of that. Minster was lovely. It's a one-way journey through there right now on a timed entry, and you do get to see quite a bit of it with very little crowd, which is nice.
Yeah.
Joe walked a little bit of the city walls, so it's been really good.
We're pretty sad to be leaving York, having not been able to visit all the museums we wanted. The city was incredibly busy though, so I dread to think how hectic it would have been if we weren't in the middle of a global pandemic. We're definitely ready to be somewhere a little quieter. The York City Rowing Club is just opposite our mooring. We haven't seen too many rowers around, to be honest. The river traffic here was mainly the trip boats and the little self-drive hire boats, which whizzed past way too fast. We passed the Lendal Tower at the northeast end of the Lendal Bridge. It's stood here since 1299 as part of the city's wall defence. Now it's rented out as self-catering holiday accommodation and seems like a really fun place to stay. There's lots of big trip boats based here if you fancy a river cruise without bringing your own boat up the Ouse. Woods Mill has been converted into apartments. We pass so many crumbling mill buildings that it's really nice to see one that's been restored like this. This is King Staithe Street. Apparently it was the main landing stage for the city during the medieval period. landing warehouse was built in 1875 so that seagoing vessels could use York as an inland port. In the 1970s, it was a restaurant and comedy venue, but the building was neglected and prone to flood damage. Finally, after standing empty for a number of years, it was sold and developed into office space and luxury accommodation. There's so much to see from the river in York, and it all passes by way too quickly. There's the River Foss, still closed due to the work being carried out on the flood barrier, and so sadly we still can't navigate down there. The Millennium Footbridge seems to be getting quite a lot of use this morning. There's so many boats moored along this part of the River Ouse. It honestly makes me wonder why the river isn't busier. I spoke too soon. Here are some boats out for a cruise. This is the site of York Marine Services. They have a slipway and do boat repairs as well as boat sales and moorings. There's a campsite here too, and they also rent out this huge houseboat as a holiday let. Not everyone needs to travel at narrowboat speed on the river. I love looking at all the different types of boats moored here as we pass. There's the entrance to the moorings at York Marina, not to be confused with York Marine Services, which we've already passed. There's 300 berths here, as well as boat sales, boat hire, a chandlery, more riverside camping and a cafe. These houses are in the village of Naburn itself, which means we're nearly back at the lock. Yet more camping spots in a Castamulbus. We turn down the cut away from the weir to find the visitor moorings are fairly empty again.
So we arrived at Naburn Lock, and yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
It was a lovely cruise
We're
in the
done.
sunshine. It was really nice.
So we're back down the end of the, well, I guess
Officially non-tidal.
officially
ooze.
non-tidal ooze. Yeah.
Ready to go on to the tidal ooze tomorrow. We're booked in. It's the day before neap tide. So if we wait one more day, it'll be a better tide. But
Yep.
we're not going to. So today's conversations went from the history of York to political discussions.
An argument about how to solve most moral dilemmas by considering what you would do in a perfect world
and
and what you
go.
need to do in reality.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I think
We're off on weird tangents.
one day we should just record our conversation on the back and just up like that.
Probably not. We go off in too many different directions. And I was like, so that's when the Romans did this, and this was Constantine, and that's why in Constantinople, by the way, Constantinople. That's why Istanbul is Istanbul, not Constantinople.
Well, apparently it should be Istanbul.
Constantinople.
So yeah, it's quite early, so we've got the rest of the day in Naburn.
Wind is kicking in, sky going dark, water falling from apparent, lee. So anyway, I think we're going to get a little bit doused in water. We're basically done the York navigation area. We're finished.
Apart from the
We've
foss.
still got to go to Selby, so we're still in Yorkshire. But
We didn't do the foss.
Hmm?
We didn't do the foss.
We didn't do the foss. Oh, that's true. We're never going to be finished the York navigation. Oh, it's so depressing. We'll have to come back. I liked it. I loved it. York was great. I really like the city of York. It is smaller than I had in my imagination, but also more full of chocolate shops. So
Yeah, the whole, York, Burbridge and Ripon, all well worth visiting,
yeah,
I think.
yeah, absolutely. Really, really enjoyed this area. So looking forward to going down and going through Selby. Basically because that means we're getting over to Leeds and Liverpool, and I've really been looking forward to Leeds and Liverpool for a long time.
Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed that we're going to hit it in August, but never mind.
Yeah, but we're going to hit it in August. Well, August decides to hit us, apparently, with
It's
thunderstorms.
Still July.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, August is about to hit us, around the same time we hit August. Okay, so enough of my babbling brook. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe to Minimalist Maximum Velocity if you want to see all those old time lapses. And hit that bell if you want to get notifications.
Okay.
Alright, are we officially ready to do the talkie-talkies?
Yeah.
Okay, we've only been recording for a minute and a half. And that's recording. Excellent. So we've arrived in York. No, we haven't. Where are we? Naburn. Yep,
We're not going to.
camera there.
I'm talking to you.
I know, but you're staring off that way.
It's fine.
It's distracting. For me. I'm like, what's she looking at?
Yeah.
The old New York was once New Amsterdam.
Alright, finish the video.
The only song that's more annoying on the entire planet is fish heads, roly poly fish heads, eat 'em up, yum.
Oh, I've never heard that before in my life.
I think it's only a Canadian thing. So,
Camera's over here.
You're making fun of me. Subscribe to maximal velocity, our minimal list of maximal. Damn it.
Those old time lapses.
Yeah.
The oldie time.
Ye olde time lapses from back in the day. When
No, I mean like the old time lapses.
Oh, it's true. It does do that. It does do that. I'm about to lapse. So, thanks for watching. We question your judgment, but at the same time, we're glad you're here.
Before we do, there's a quick public service announcement.
Yes. So, the waste point, well, there isn't really a waste point. The LSAN and washrooms here and the water are a little bit tricky to find. The water, I think, is useless. If you go up this way, you find yourself at outside a cafe and across from the landing where the river tours land and where the ice cream boat often sits. And at the top of that, just at the corner of this little sort of curvy wall, is the water point. But you need like a 60-foot hose to get the water to the boat. So unless you're going to just go up there and fill up some jerry cans and come back down, get your water at Naburn or wait till you get to the next lock. The LSAN is even trickier. If you look immediately beside the water point, you will see a little sign that says that it's around the corner. You've got to walk around the sort of crenulated section towards the bridge as if you're going to walk up the stairs onto the bridge or go over to the Yorkshire Tours office, walk past that and take the first medieval gate to your immediate left. That will be open. There's a restaurant there. And as you turn left as you pass, there are sort of little wooden...
It looks like you're going into the restaurant, but before you get there...
Yeah, before you get there, you turn left past their storage lockers, and you turn left, and there is a black door, and that has a British Waterways key on it, if it's not already open. And inside there is a washroom and an LSAN. So save your wee until you get to Naburn. Or go to the next one.
Or carry it past all the tourists and the ice cream boat and everyone.
Exactly.